everyday dedication. You gotta wake up every day and be great on purpose.
You gotta almost become like obsessed with it. Like if you're not obsessed with your goal, you're not gonna get it.
But you gotta claim it. You gotta claim it. You gotta go after it, and you gotta put the work in. You gotta stay dedicated. You gotta stay consistent.
But it cannot be that you're having fun and doing all these things all of the time, but not investing in your health.
Peoples, man. Talk to these peoples, man. Talk to these folks, man.
We back.
Let's get it.
This Fit Talk, episode 13.
That was confident.
Hey, I knew that one. I practiced that one before I came in here. I practiced that one.
I can tell.
Y'all ready? We're gonna introduce the usual suspects.
What up, Javon Jackson, PR Fitness Camp. Let's get it.
What's up, man? It's C. Marty Fitz. Mr. Less Bunches, More Crunches.
You know who you are, bro?
I'm Mr. More Runs, Less Honey Buns. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Less Happy Hour, More Protein Powder. Let's get it, man.
Oh my God.
It's J-Ho, Fit Fanatics.
Don't be trying to copy them, Joey Z.
Don't try to copy them. Hey, look, a lot of y'all, it's a lot of bunch and crunch on Instagram.
Right.
I'm just letting y'all know.
No tag. And it's Drake, King Drake Fitness. Warm-up crew. Boyfriend still can't work out with me. And I went to the West Coast, came back. Ain't nothing changed.
Did the West Coast boyfriend?
Ain't nothing changed. He still couldn't work out with me.
He walked away from the rings, huh?
Nah, we gonna show y'all that though. Coming soon. Free promo. Free promo.
I gotta take off this Deer Park label right
Free
quick.
promo.
Hold on. Matter of fact, instead of having to do all this stuff we do every week, got something for y'all right quick. Hold on.
So nah, bro.
Nah, we don't even know what's going on.
We
don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on, but look, if I die, tell my mama I love her.
What did we do?
Let's do it.
What's
he
he doing?
Fitalk water or something.
What the heck?
Bro, what is...
What I say?
So look,
That's what my man was like.
Get out of here. We rocking Fit Talk water,
That's that
baby.
mimosa you drinking.
Fit Talk water. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, all right? So first, we got Fit Talk water. We got Fit Talk water. We gonna brand this thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you like this. I gotta give a special shout out to my client Brittany. I don't know my child, but I'm sure y'all clients go like above and beyond for y'all like a lot of times because you know what I'm saying we doing all this business stuff ourselves.
Right.
And they see how hard we work. And they've been over backwards for us the way we've been over backwards for them. So my client, Brittany, I want to say thank you so much, baby girl. I really appreciate you doing that. I appreciate BB for the clothes she brought me to get my logo printed on. Thank you for this. Like, this just takes time and effort and so much love. And from me to you, to us, to everybody that look out for us, like, I really appreciate that. And I really do love y'all and respect y'all for that. So I want to say thank you so much.
I really appreciate you. This is lit. This is lit.
And that takes me into another topic that I want to talk to about as far as like black businesses and black people sticking together. Like you really don't see that in the black community a lot. And one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this fitness is because I'm just not telling people to do push-ups or sit-ups. Like, I really care about my black community and my black people because a lot of stuff that we're doing and the diseases that we get are preventable. And we can avoid so much things that we do to our bodies by just knowledge. So it's way deeper than just a HIIT boot camp or, like I said, some Instagram or some pictures on Instagram or whatever. I really want to teach my people that you can do better because from the time you're born, we are started with a disadvantage. Like, we're fighting an uphill battle from our race to financial status to the educational values we have, like things like that, from the nutrition, like so much stuff that it's an uphill battle. And for us to stick together, it was something small like this. You know what I'm saying? It may seem small, but that's the start of us being like unified as a race. That so many other races are unified. The Asians, the Ethiopians, they come over here, they got 7-Eleven, they got carryouts, and we over here fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they come over here and start businesses and we eating it, giving them our money and killing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I really want our black people to stick together in any business and anything. But from where we come from, the fitness and aspect, I want to teach y'all about nutrition, about fitness, how to be healthy, so we can, you know what I'm saying, start something different for our generations and our families. I don't know if any of y'all want to talk about that. Though.
I just want to know, can I drink the water yet?
Yeah, take it, bro. Hey, let's see how this water tastes.
So let's take a shot.
Fit Talk water tastes.
Let's take a shot.
Fit Talk water shot.
It's a Fit Talk water, y'all.
The first one, episode 13, man. Y'all see it here first.
Oh shit.
Tastes like
that thing hit a little different. That thing hit a little different. That thing hit a little different, baby. Ooh, they brought the gorilla out this man.
I don't know what happened.
Brought the gorilla out this man.
What happened? Yeah, hey, y'all gotta buy some of this.
Yeah, y'all gotta get some of this Fitalk, boy. Hey, I got more. I got more. We had to sell these things, all right? Fitalk, baby.
Hey.
Come get you some.
This make you lose body fat.
Hey.
You heard it?
Y'all heard of MJ's secret stuff? Right. Well, this is Fitalk secret stuff.
Right.
Fitalk tummy tea.
Right.
Hey, son.
Let's get this episode started, man.
So look. Today we gonna do a little something. It's different than what we've usually done, but it's kind of what we started off doing at first. We're gonna go back to doing a couple of questions. We'll probably give y'all a couple of episodes like that every now and then where we just take questions from you all and try to answer to the best of our abilities and get y'all as much knowledge as possible. So we're gonna start off with the first question with Javon.
The first question we have is before, during, and after a workout, like what should you supplement yourself with as far as like food, as far as supplementation, nutrition, things like that? Like what would you suggest before, during, and after?
Well, I would say that it changes depending on your goals. Mm-hmm. So if you have somebody that's looking for like strength goals or for to gain weight, they will have a heavier meal than somebody that's trying to lose body fat. So for me, for example, I can only speak on me. So for me, when I'm in the bulking phase or trying to gain weight phase, I try to have a heavy meal, so a heavy carb meal, for my energy source, So I'll try to, like I said, I'll do like my sweet potato. I'll pretty much try to do like a steak, and I'll probably do like a broccoli, which is like, heavy veggie or whatever like that. So I try to, you want pretty much to get as much food in you as possible, to push through them crazy, for them hard workouts. And that's different for somebody that's trying to lose weight than you would go on a whole nother meal plan.
So what I want to say is, a lot of people think that carbs are just the devil, right? And to be honest with you, carbs are essential to what we do on a consistent basis. So even if you are trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to gain weight, you still want to have carbs. You just have to plan them correctly. So what I like to do is either eat a carb meal before or after, or maybe both, the workout, planned around my workout, so that I have enough energy to get through the workout and to replenish myself after the workout. And then maybe if I'm doing like a competition and I'm looking to cut down on size, then maybe I'll taper off my carbs for the rest of the day. But I definitely want to have those for during and after it, so just to make sure that I can get through that workout and then get through the rest of the day as well. They have different things such as BCAAs, protein powder. For those that don't know what BCAAs are, those are branched chain amino acids. What they think of it as though, so protein is what helps your muscles recover, helps your body recover, right? The BCAAs are like the building blocks. It's also like the tunnel ways to help get that protein to your muscles in order to help them properly recover, okay? So what I like to do is I like to drink the BCAAs during my workout, because while the blood is pumped into the muscles, it gets into my bloodstream faster, which gets to the muscles quicker, which helps them to start to recover more. So I use that in combination with another supplement called glutamine. I use those together in tandem, and both of those just help recover faster so that you can get right back to, in a couple of days, getting that, working out hard and getting a good workout in.
Yeah, so it's pretty much kind of similar, for y'all that don't know BCAAs, it's kind of similar to like a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's pretty much like
it's actually better than a Gatorade.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a healthier Gatorade for you, so.
So like Jeff just said, carbs aren't bad. Carbs are your friend. Bad carbs are what make you fat. Like carbs don't make you fat, bad carbs make you fat. But anyway, I would say depending on your goal, it depends. That changes what you want to have before your workout. So carbs for people that want to like perform at a high level. So if you're trying to build muscle, or you want to get hypertrophy or somehow, I would say eat carbs before your workout. But if you're trying to lose fat, I would say some people don't do anything. Some people do fasted cardio. Some people don't come in and eat anything before workouts. Everyone's different. It affects their stomach different. Me, I can't eat before I work out. I don't know about y'all. Like Dre said, he eats a full meal. Yeah, I can't do that. And as far as after the workout, protein is essential for muscle growth, whether that's losing weight or gaining weight. Protein is essential. So I would say definitely protein right after your workout, and then pre-workouts are fine. I need a pre-workout usually because I work out early in the morning, and I have long days, so it's hard for me to get going. So
To speak on what Dre was talking about, it depends on your goals and what type of workout that you're doing. I always advocate that if you're just doing cardio, like a 20-minute cardio session, you don't need to be eating steak and potatoes to do cardio. Like, it's just cardio. Like, y'all using cardio as an excuse to eat all these potatoes and stuff like that. Like, you can do that fasting. You don't need a bunch of food for cardio. And also, how hard are you truly working out? If you're doing a 30-minute little boot camp, you don't need to eat 50 grams of carbs for a little 30-minute boot camp. That's for people who are really crushing the weights. When you see them girls in there with 2 plates on each side squatting, or these guys doing bench presses, things like that, that's who carbs are before, during, and after for. If you're doing like a little 20-minute hit session or something like that, you don't need to load your body up with all these carbs and stuff like that. Now, if you really in the gym getting it in, like you lifting weights, you building muscle, you toning up, you're really working, then definitely carbs prior. What would you say, about a good 30, 45 minutes prior, something like that? You can even do carbs during and carbs after to refuel and replenish your body. So once again, it all depends on what your goals are. If you're trying to lose weight and you're just doing like a quick little hit, quick little cardio, you don't need to be eating carbs before, during, and after your workout. You know what I'm saying? But if you're really in there, I mean, getting it in, crushing the gym, then definitely before, during, and after. And of course, you want to have your protein within 30 minutes after you lift your weights.
And also try different things too. Like, see how your body adjusts to it, because everybody's body adjusts to food differently. You know what I'm saying? So try eating carbs, see how your body adjusts eating before and after the workout, and just see how your body pretty much adjusts to it and how it affects you, whether it's a good way or bad way. And you know whether to keep that in your meal plan or to take it out. But don't down it if you don't try it. Like,
but I would say the most important is the nutrition after the workout, like what you're putting in your body after the workout. Because a lot of people that leave the gym and put trash in their body after workout, and that's preventing your muscle growth and everything. So that's, like you said, protein 30-minute, that 30-minute window after your workout. That's like very important because you want to also perform another day. Like, you want to perform your next workout too. So recovery is important.
So one other thing, because we've talked about, so there are 3 different phases of the workout. You have pre, you have intra, which is the middle, and then you have post, which is afterwards. So we definitely just hit on proteins for after the workout. We hit on the BCAAs, the glutamine for during. But we did kind of talk about eating, but also one thing for people that are feeling tired and you say, hey, I don't want to eat a meal, someone like Chris, there are things out there for you that you can take, like pre-workout. You know, the pre-workouts, a shot of caffeine, mixed with some other things.
Some people do coffee.
Exactly. And what that will do is help to give you the energy and the focus to get through the workout as well. So you don't have to have this big meal and feel full and throw it up or whatever the case is.
Yeah, I think each part, the pre, intra, and post, are extremely important. Because like you said, the post is important for recovering. But if you don't do what you need to do pre, you ain't gonna get through the workout.
That's true. That's true.
It ain't gonna be nothing to recover from, because I've had clients that 10 minutes in, they're like, man, I'm about to pass out. I feel like I'm getting dizzy.
Me too.
But last time you ate, like 8 hours ago, you didn't. So that's why you're dizzy, because you don't have no energy in your body. So you have to take care of your body prior to the workout in order to actually have the workout, so you can get to the post workout. So if you don't eat the right things prior to coming to workout, then try again tomorrow. So like
Javon was saying, like I said, it depends on your workout. So like if you're coming in doing 20, 30 minutes of cardio, don't eat a heavy meal. But if you know you got a whole hit session coming up, like 45 with pretty much no break, you're gonna need some food in your stomach to get through that workout.
Especially if you're lifting weights. Lifting weights, you're gonna need that.
So like we talking about carbs, and the carbs you put in your body before workout are important. Like I've had clients, no, this is no lie, bro, come to the gym, stop at McDonald's and get an Egg McMuffin and wonder why.
They said it's egg white.
And wonder why they can't make it through the workout.
That's real though. He not lying.
It's crazy, man. So
you may want to specify carbs, because they like, well, I can have potato chips, I can have a cupcake. Like, no, we're not talking about those carbs. Like, so healthy carbs.
Oatmeal, fruit. What else?
I mean, you had
sweet potatoes is the most obvious one.
Well, I'm talking about like more morning workouts though. Most people ain't sweet potatoes.
You in the morning.
Okay, you different though.
Yeah,
we might do that, but I'm saying the average person not eating.
So basically, let's just give them examples of carbs in general.
Okay,
I mean,
that's cool.
Whoever can, if you want to eat sweet potatoes in the morning, that's fine. If you want to eat quinoa in the morning, that's fine. If you want to eat oatmeal, that's fine.
Rice.
But examples of good clean carbs are rice. I say stay away from the white rice as much as possible unless you're trying to put on size. If you're trying to put on size, then you can do a little white rice. You can do jasmine rice, you can do brown rice. You have sweet potatoes. You have quinoa, like he said. You have oatmeal. For those that don't like oatmeal, if you just don't like oatmeal, you can do cream of wheat, you can do cream of rice. You can do Ezekiel bread if you want to do, some toast, if you want to do, something like that. Fruits as well. I would say try not to do too many fruits because a lot of fruits are sugary.
Like bananas.
Bananas are sugary. Apples are sugary. Watermelon. All of those are grapes. Those are really high in sugar. So if you do those, make sure you just watch your intake. If you are going to do them, try to do them earlier on during the daytime or closer to the workout. That way you have enough time to really burn that off and not let it sit on you.
The lowest sugar fruits are like berries.
That's correct.
Blueberries, strawberries,
raspberries, all that.
Those are all good.
You're going to get also vegetables as well. Vegetables are, a lot of people don't know, but vegetables are mainly carbs as well too. They may have other properties in it like protein, but they're mainly carbs as well. So you can do those types of things. Also, for those that don't want to do a high carb diet, there are other diets where it's a low carb diet where you take your fats up. Some of the fats that you eat will give you, the energy that you need as well. So that stuff is like peanut, any type of like almonds,
avocados,
right? Avocados,
stuff like that.
Like any of that peanut butter, all that stuff will give you the energy that you need to, to supplement not having those carbs.
Don't just sit in the house eating out the peanut butter jar though.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Don't just sit in the house doing that. I got that question before, like, I could just sit in the house and eat peanut butter now.
Yeah,
don't do that.
which is what I was gonna say is that we're not telling you to crush a whole loaf of bread, to crush a whole 5 cups of rice. Like don't overindulge in these things. Like eat, but just as like opposed to drink responsibly, you gotta eat responsibly. Like don't take this as, I'm about to crush all the carbs, I'm about to eat 5 sweet potatoes before I go to the gym. Like it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta still be responsible with it.
Yeah,
eat what you need and put it away.
Yeah, everything's in moderation too. Like no matter what. Like even though we're telling you to eat sweet potatoes, eat 5, 6 sweet potatoes. I don't care if they're healthy or not. You're going to gain weight.
Exactly.
Eat 5 or 6, 8, 7 bananas a day. You're going to gain weight.
That's exactly.
That's with everything. You drink too much water. What they say, you drink too much water, you can drown, and water is one of the healthiest liquids for you.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So just keep everything in moderation.
Too much of anything is bad. I don't care how good it is.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. Too much of anything is bad. Like fruit. Fruit is amazing. Too much fruit gonna make you fat because it's all that sugar. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything is bad. So just be moderate with all that.
A lot of people gotta watch out because I know a lot of like older women and men, they stay on like their Weight Watchers diet and stuff, and like you gotta watch out for that because a lot of the things they say, if it's 0 points, you can eat as many as you want. I mean, keep like all fruits, and like one of my coworkers was saying last week where I can eat as many bananas as I want because they 0 points. I can eat as much broccoli as I want. I can eat as much chicken as I want because they're 0 points. Okay, they might be 0 points because they're healthy, but if you eat a lot of it, you're not going to lose weight. You're going to gain weight no matter what. So y'all got to watch out for that stuff too. Do your own research as well. Don't just always look on. Don't always just hear what people say. Do your own research before you implement these processes.
You ready? Yeah. All right. So one of the questions we got from a listener is, as far as like how to lose weight and all things like that. As far as nutrition, we speak on a lot, but she wanted to know what specific workouts contribute to weight loss. Like what specific workouts? And I'll put it to you like this: any movement that doesn't involve you putting food in your mouth is gonna help you lose weight.
But that's really real. I'm
telling you, any move. Us talking right now, we're burning calories. When I set this table up, I was burning calories. When I break it down, when they take their cameras off, when they walk to their car, that's burning calories. Every movement you do during the day is burning calories. So any movement that doesn't involve you putting shit in your belly, it's gonna make you lose weight.
They said
there's no specific workout for it.
They said
taking shots. They take 10 shots. The more shots, the more calories they burn.
They got the Netflix remote.
And that's fine. But that's not gonna work. Alright? So there's no specific workout to make you lose weight. And you're losing weight literally all day long. The average human being burns between 1,500 and 2,500 calories a day. And that's a sedentary lifestyle. That's not someone that's going to the gym crushing every day. The average person burns between 1,500 and 2,500 a day. So if you just eat less than that, you'll be fine. Like the answer to it is the nutrition, not the actual work. Of course, working out is going to help. But if you're doing all those workouts, squat jumps, box jumps, squat, push-ups, sit-ups, Russian twists, running all day, but you're still eating crap, then it doesn't matter. So it's not a specific workout. It's more so like the nutrition part to it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%.
That's it.
Pretty much, you touched on all of
Yeah.
that.
Oh, my man.
Don't even talk
Fitalk. I had my Fitalk juice today.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had my Fitalk juice today, baby. I'm on one. I'm on 1,000. Hey, Brittany, I'm on 1,000, baby. We love you.
Yeah, hey. But this PR Fitness talk today, right? This is a good job. I was just
The whole time they left me for LA. I gotta get those off my chest.
Man, here we go.
They left me. These 3 dudes with the go to their page. Go to their page. Like about to post a vlog and like probably tonight. You hear me? I ain't know none of them vlogs. They was in LA turning up.
Bro, we gonna copy you in.
We gonna Photoshop you in that joint.
It's gonna be a midget in the background. They gonna say that's me in that joint, dog. They playing with me, dog. They playing with me, dog.
Well, hey, we told him he could go, though.
Hey, we told him to get his
invited him, Joe.
We told him to get his ticket.
They told me to get my ticket. The flight was the next day.
Nah, he like.
They told me on Friday. They told me bro. They told me on Thursday, bro. My ticket on Friday. I said, bro,
we all got our tickets today.
Right? What are you doing on that? He lying.
Fitalk. All right. So look, next joint that one of our listeners want to know is how to lose fat, not just weight loss. Because those are 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? You can lose weight but still maintain the fat. But how do you lose specifically fat and not just weight loss?
So there's multiple things that go into it, but one of the things you already touched on, when you said getting the protein into your body, 30 minutes within that 30-minute window right after the workout, you want to make sure that you're doing that because your body's already been pulling from whatever it had in your stomach, or your leftover reserves this whole workout. So now it has to use something for energy. So if you don't get that food into you right then and there, then it's going to start pulling from the muscle for energy as opposed to where you really wanted to pull from, which is the fat that's on you. So that's one of the things. Anybody else want to add something else?
I would say working like circuits or supersets too.
There you go.
Like don't just go to the bench, do 5 reps and get up, stand around and go back. Nah, keep your heart rate up, keep that blood pumping. Keep going, and then so you can add weights to it, and then in your circuit you can also add like some high intensity movement like battle rope, a burpee, medicine ball slams. All that stuff is high intensity cardio that's going to skyrocket that heart rate, keep that heart rate going.
Yeah.
So
like literally stop going from zone 3 to zone 1. You want to try to stay in zone 3 the whole time. Okay, you might be out of breath and tired, but that's when that fat loss is kicking in right now. When you're tired, when you're out of breath, when you're breathing hard, that's when the real work is getting done. Not when you back fresh again, when your heart rate slowed all the way down, because you're starting over. So sometimes y'all gotta try to push through failure. You're tired, you feel like you want to give up. Just try to see what happens if you don't give up. That's why I tell my clients all the time, see what happens if you don't give up. You doing an extra rep is never gonna hurt you in a bad way. It's only gonna benefit you.
All right.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say fat loss is the process. Is not fun. Like it's uncomfortable. You got to make your body uncomfortable. If your body's uncomfortable, you're doing something right. And another thing, like if you can, try not to sit down in your workout. Like on your water break, try to stand up, try to walk around, keep that heart rate going. Because the moment you sit down, your heart rate's gonna slow down. All right, so try to keep that going.
Also,
can you make sure Raven use the bathroom before you leave?
Yeah, can y'all cut that out the video, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
nah, we keep it on
More live. I've already.
All facts, right?
Yeah, it is.
But to kind of touch on what you just touched on, as far as keeping your heart rate up, you can do cardio and then you have HIIT. There's a difference between the two. Doing cardio for an extended period of time is not necessarily the best thing because, again, like we said, after a while, it starts to eat into the muscle that you already had in order to use it for energy to continue to go. So what I like to propose to my clients is doing HIIT. And for those that don't know what HIIT is, it's high intensity interval training. So basically what it is that, I think we touched on this in an earlier episode, but for those that are just now seeing it, what it is basically you're doing whatever your movements are, you choose whatever your movements are, but you're doing those for a fixed amount of time. So let's say if I wanted to do burpees, I'll do burpees for 45 seconds to a minute. Then I'll go right into the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. And then I'll take a 30-second rest break. And then I'll go right back into that same circuit all over again. And I'll repeat that a few times. But I'm not doing a whole 2 hours and 3 hours of that. Because basically when you're doing the regular cardio and you're You know, as soon as you're burning fat the whole time, but as soon as you're finished, you're done burning fat. You're not going to continue to burn fat. But by doing HIIT and doing it, like you said, or maybe it was you, you know, I can't remember, one of y'all said it, but doing it at a high level, that causes your body to be burning fat throughout the day. So the people that are doing this, what I want to do is I want to challenge you. What I want you to do is, for those that have the Fitbits, you have you know the Apple Watches, you want to have the Samsung watch, you know, the gear, whatever you want, set it one day and just do cardio, right? You just do your regular cardio, your 2-3 hours.
As a treadmill.
As in treadmill, jogging, that type of thing. Set it and then do that first. Then the next day, I want you to set it and track your calories that you've burned. Then the next day, for the entire day, then do your HIIT and track your calories that you burn for the entire day and see which one is going to be more. Because one, you're only burning while you're actually moving. Whereas the next one, you're burning all throughout the day because the workout was that intense.
I did that before one of my clients. Like, she got on the treadmill and she ran for 2 miles, and I just did intervals for like 15 minutes until she finished her 2 miles. I burned like 200 more calories than her just walking and sprinting on the incline on the treadmill. So,
and that was just for that time.
That was just for that moment.
But we didn't suppose that fat was even more. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I don't want to make it seem like we're down talking cardio. Definitely do your cardio. But these workouts that y'all hate so much, oh my God, I hate burpees, I hate push-ups. These things y'all avoid
that fat burn
is the answer to your question. A lot of the questions y'all ask us, you hate the answer to it. The answer is all these things that you complain about. These burpees, these push-ups, these squat jumps, all the things y'all hate doing is the answer to your question. The hard work you're avoiding is the answer to the body goals that you want. You know what I'm saying? The answer is in the work that you're avoiding.
But they've been taking it. See, that's why that pretty much shows too. Like in life, like they've been taking the easy way out. Like it's so easy to just walk.
It's easy to walk on the treadmill.
Get on the treadmill because you don't have to run on the treadmill. You can walk. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing a HIIT workout and you have 3 exercises back to back and your body feeling like you want to quit after that first movement and you got 2 movements left, that's hard work. And a lot of times they don't want to put that work in. That's how they are in life. Like you said, they don't want to go to the grocery store and meal prep and stuff. They want to sit at home and order off a fat app.
Yeah.
Like that's what they want to do. So that's their whole life. That's what they used to.
Yeah. And even if you are on a treadmill or a Stairmaster or whatever, don't do the same speed for the whole 45 minutes. Like, you can even be on a cardio machine and kind of make it hit by doing the 45-second sprints and then the 30-second walk, 45-second sprints. That's how you can make a cardio machine feel like hit. It's not going to be as good as burpees and squat jumps, but at least it's not just doing this for an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're really not doing nothing. And then once you get off, you're done. You know what I'm saying? So. And
then one more thing. I don't know if y'all had anything else to add.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then one more thing. Now I do this. I can't speak for anyone else. I know I do this with my clients when I'm doing their meal plans. You want to try to get in at least 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound that you weigh. Okay. What that does will help to spare muscle as well. So if a lot of y'all that don't know how to measure that, turn, whatever it is that you're buying, turn it over, look at the ingredient label. It'll tell you how many grams.
Go ahead.
It'll tell you how many grams of protein are in whatever it is that you're eating. Take that, collectively do it for the day, and then see how much your total is. And if it doesn't add up to at least your body weight or better, then you're not eating anywhere near enough protein.
So one thing I wanted to touch on when Jeff just said the protein. A lot of people when they're trying to lose weight, they'll say, "Oh, and I stopped eating meat too." Like, eating meat isn't. That's not what's making you overweight. Like, that's not what's making you fat. Like, protein is the most essential macronutrient for weight loss, for muscle growth. So you need that protein. So if you're gonna cut out meat, that's fine. But you got to replace that protein. You still got to get your protein in. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool if you don't want to eat meat. Everyone has different beliefs. The vegan people, that's fine. But you still have to get protein. If you don't get protein, it is going to be hard for you to lose weight and look how you want to look. Because a lot of y'all don't want to just lose the weight and keep the belly fat. The body fat. Y'all want to get toned up and lose your stomach. So protein is important for that.
So you eating
point.
just veggies and stuff is not going to
Yeah,
do it.
you're
You're going to lose weight.
Yeah.
You're going to lose weight, but you're going to have all that cellulite. You're going to be saggy.
Yeah, that's why.
That's not what you started in the first place. You started, like he said, Javon always say all the time, y'all don't want to lose weight. Y'all just want to tone up.
Yeah, that's why I don't tell people to do keto. Because, I mean, if you look at the results for keto, I mean, the people they might have lost a significant amount of weight, but them people aren't toned with big butts and cut up with arms, cut up legs, you know what I mean, nice stomachs. The people just lost weight. They still got high body fat percentage.
I think you can tweak it. You can tweak keto to make it work, but
You
the problem
can,
is
but-
that the keto that's popular now, like eating sticks of butter and that
Yeah,
type of
all
stuff,
that.
that stuff is not
My
good.
clients ask me all the time.
That's not good at all.
Eat
Like,
healthy. Like,
Right.
just
Eat healthy, man.
People always want to try to substitute something like, yeah, what's the quick fix? Just eat
There's
healthy.
no quick fix.
no quick
You ain't get
fix.
fat quick.
Yeah, facts. Let me speak on this whole vegan thing right quick. Cause I hear so many people saying, "Oh, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to be a vegan or I'm going to be a vegetarian." Y'all, being a vegan or vegetarian has nothing to do with weight loss. Like literally zero.
I see so
nothing
many
at
fat-
all.
I see some of these fat vegans.
But it's fat vegans out here.
Like, what you eating, the tree?
Facts,
You
right?
just eating grass, you eating the whole tree.
Facts.
The whole bark.
Becoming a vegan or
Like, what y'all
vegetarian is these dudes. Fats on.
Keep going, John. Keep going.
Becoming a vegan or a vegetarian is based off your moral values because you want to save the earth or save animals. That's what it's based off.
Right.
It has absolutely zero to do with your weight loss or your nutritional value. So please stop thinking that. I've seen like vegan restaurants with vegan mac and cheese.
Oh,
Because they
man.
All this
carbs.
stuff, and it's
With the butter,
crap.
Replace it with
It's
carbs.
crap.
Oh,
Like it's
butter
crap.
sitting all in it?
It's
Right.
horrible. Like it's really disgusting and horrible. So if you want to become a vegan or a vegetarian, do not do it for weight loss because it's no correlation at all.
And then like
It's
They stop-
two different things.
they stop
It's two different
meat
things.
And replace it with unhealthy
Exactly.
carbs.
It's
two
That's what
different
they're
things. It's two
doing.
different things.
or they'll go to work and instead of eating the snacks that work giving, they'll bring vegan snacks to work
Right.
and think that's healthy.
Have you looked at them
Yeah.
vegan
Like,
snacks?
dog, that's chips.
you looked at the
You still
saturated
eating,
fat
you
on
still
them
eating
things?
chips. You still
Eating vegan cake.
Eating
It's still
Nigga,
cake.
yeah,
Like, it's
vegan
still
pizza,
cake.
like-
vegan donuts.
Like, it's vegan, yeah, like, it's
They try to
fine,
use
like,
that as
you know
an
what I'm
excuse
saying?
for everything.
So please stop with the whole I want to lose weight, so I'm gonna go vegan and stop eating meat, because that doesn't make sense. If you were to really like research it, it makes no sense. It's about saving the earth and caring for animals, things like that.
So there's one thing I want to touch on as far as like what you just said. There's only one way to lose weight, and that's to work. Like whether you're doing on a vegan diet, whether you're on a keto diet, whether you want to choose to do the Atkins, whether you just want to do like a straight low carb diet, no matter what you do, if you're not putting yourself in a caloric deficit,
that's the number
then
one thing.
you're not going to lose weight.
That's the number one thing.
No matter what your diet is, you're not going to lose weight if you're not doing that. So let's stop with all the BS, I mean, I'm not going to say BS because if y'all want to do it, y'all want to do it.
Right.
That's how y'all want to eat, that's how y'all
I'm down all
want
of
to
it.
eat. But let's stop with saying this is the only way to lose weight or that's the only way to lose weight, because there is only one way to lose weight, and that's to be in a caloric deficit. All right?
Ever since that, what was that movie? What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, you're gonna die by eating meat. You've been eating meat your whole life. Now all of a sudden, like now you're gonna die. Now grass is the only way to go.
The issue is people eat bull with meat. Like, so they say steak is bad, red meat is bad. People are eating all types of bull with it, all types of greasy French fries, and you know what I mean. That's the issue right
They
there.
blame it on. They
Exactly.
blame it. They want to try
Alcohol
to
with it. Yeah, but go ahead. Man.
But at the end of the day, choose a lifestyle and stick to it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Choose a lifestyle. Whatever your diet
if it
is,
works.
choose a lifestyle and stick to it. Like,
works, it
for
works.
real.
Yeah, all these Instagram celebrities promoting all this stuff. Y'all can't go off of them because, like we always say, 90% of them are fake. So you can't go off of like they'll say, such and such.
Bundles of
All
facts,
she eat is veggies, and
Bernice Burgos.
all she do is Herbalife. So this is what
Hold up, speaking of
right.
which,
I know.
y'all seen where it say Jay-Z and Beyonce giving away lifetime tickets to the people that be turned into vegan?
Yeah, I saw that.
Whoa.
Yes, lifetime.
To their concerts?
Yeah,
They only got like one more show. They ain't gonna make no more
There you
albums.
go.
Talking about
It take a whole other episode.
Tell them what's up.
Are you serious?
The Beehive.
I'm
is
dead,
black
no, I'm
meat,
dead
bro.
serious. Like I'm dead
It's on
serious.
the radio.
Somebody got
They giving away lifetime tickets to people to become vegan, and it's like, I mean, if that's what they choose to do, then that's what they choose to do.
I hope they're doing it for like the earth reason,
Exactly.
not for weight loss reason.
Exactly.
It has to be for saving the pets, because
It has to.
I think she's smarter than that. Well, I know their empire is much smarter than that too. They
Gotta be.
She trying to save the animals and save the earth. She not doing it for no weight loss reasons.
I mean, we not even going to, because I got a whole spiel to get to go into with that, with the whole vegan lifestyle. So we not even going to go into that.
We get that a lot.
I never did.
I don't want to bust people's bubbles.
Yeah.
But what's the next question?
Glute butt building. One of the listeners, this is the butt man. Mr. Les Brunch is more credit.
said
Butt
butt
man.
man?
Butt man. Right?
Wow.
It's butt man.
Butt man.
He got butt man. Butt man. Yeah, that's me.
Wow, not no butt man. Let's pick it up, man.
We got He did stamp it.
See money fit. Let's put more butts. More butt man. See more butt man.
That butt. Hey, he said that brunch is why your butt droopy. You talking about?
I mean,
droopy butt.
that's true though.
Droopy
Butt man.
butt.
Butt man.
Butt look like dog
butt man
ears.
himself.
Mimosa butt.
Mimosa butt. Dog.
Got a mimosa butt.
You got a mimosa butt.
Oh, that mimosa.
You got a bottomless mimosa butt. What you talking about? It's bottomless. All the mimosas make you bottomless, motherfucker. That old bottomless ass. Booty.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna be stealing all these quotes here.
Stop selling these quotes.
Hey, this off the top. This off the top. This off the top right here.
This off the top.
Bars.
We all got bars for sure. For sure.
Well, look, a client wanted to know how long does it take to build a nice glute booty maximus.
So
you got it, buddy.
All that is muscle growth. Your butt is a muscle. So if you want to grow your butt, you're building a muscle, just like you want to build a chest, arm, leg, anything else. So that goes with hypertrophy. So hypertrophy takes about 8 weeks for beginners with consistency in the gym and outside of the gym. So, but if you're not a beginner, you can see changes in your butt if you're consistent within 5 to 6 weeks. So, and that's just like, I'm not saying you can't cheat on your diet or anything, but you have to be like 80-20. You have to be 80% invested in growing your butt and 20% have fun. Like, it can't be 50-50. If you go 50-50, you're not going to grow your muscle like that. So that's all it is. Growing your butt is a muscle. It's not about eating cornbread. Like certain foods.
Rice and cabbage head ass.
Certain foods go here, certain foods go to your muscles.
That's why you look like Fat Albert. I'm done.
I'm bad, dog.
I need some Fitalk juice.
But yeah, so some foods go to your stomach, some foods go to your muscle. So if you're eating majority foods that go to your muscle, you'll be fine. But if you're putting stuff like alcohol and bad food that go to your stomach, it's gonna be hard for you to grow your muscle.
Well, people ask you if you're pregnant. Come on. Come on. Keep going.
Dog. So look, I'm gonna go ahead.
Man. I don't even know what I was about to say.
So I might have touched on like what Chris said as far as like the consistency part, because I was actually talking to a client today about this. Come on, man, chill in the background. I got all that background noise. Alright, about the consistency part was like how long it take, like 8, 9, 10 weeks or whatever. The problem with that is that most people don't make it to the 8th or 9th week. You know what I'm saying? Like, the results are gonna come 8, 9, 10 weeks.
Right.
Most people quit after week 1 or week 2. Anybody can eat healthy for one day, but what about day 8, day 10? Day 30, day 50, the days you're actually going to see the results. If you don't even make it past week 2, you won't make it to week 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, or 8 to actually see the results. That's where the consistency comes in. You cannot quit. You cannot give up. What's going to happen if you don't give up? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. These results you're looking for, they're not going to come overnight.
That's what I was
you didn't gain weight overnight. You're not going to get the results overnight.
Yep.
Let's say your result is a 12-week plan. If you quit after 2 weeks, you're not gonna make it to the 12-week program. Like I'm saying, like it doesn't work like that. You gotta stick it out and go through the process. And throughout that 12-week process, you gotta be committed. You can't go through 12 weeks of 50-50. Cause that's not gonna work. You gotta be committed through the whole process, the entire process.
We know it's hard, but it's worth it.
Like you're
worth it.
You're going to run into roadblocks, but you gotta be locked in. You gotta be self-disciplined to get over it. You know what I'm saying? It's always, like you said, like Chris said all the time, there's always gonna be a party. There's always gonna be a brunch. There's always
and it's
gonna be a
okay
birthday.
if you slipped up and had some cake, or you might have had a drink. Like, that's okay, but It's the consistency of it.
Can't be
Like, you
every
can't be
week.
more consistent with that stuff than you are with your actual plan.
It can't be every week. Like you can go out. Say if Jeff had a B-day this week and Chris had a B-day next week. Okay, all right, you might eat for Jeff B-day, but all right, eating on Chris B-day, that's stretching it a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's stretching it a little bit. Don't use that as an excuse.
Right,
Like,
just because it's an event 3 weekends in a row, don't mean you got wild out 3 weekends in a row.
yeah.
You about to say something?
That's actually what I was going to say. But, I mean, you just got to remember what your goals are and what you want to get to. And not, you got to block out kind of what he just said, the background noise. You got to block it out and just stay focused on what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you don't get to, you're not going to get to where you want to be overnight. I mean, it took me, I started off at 163. It took me 2-3 years to get to break that 200 plateau. And so that just didn't come. That was a lot of hard work. I mean, it took a lot of time and a lot of patience, because I didn't want to be super small anymore. I wanted to put some size on. So don't give up. Just keep pushing towards what you want. When you get to the end of that 12 weeks, if you're still on where you want to be, go another 12 weeks until you get to where you want to be, and then you can maintain from there.
Yeah, and of the consistency analogy that I want to use is college. Well, all of us have either been in college or been in school or know about the college life. We're not saying you could never go to a frat party. We're not saying you can never miss one class, but if you're partying more than you're going to class, if you're partying more than you're writing essays, you ain't going to graduate. That's how life is. You know what I'm saying? As far as your job. I'm not saying you can never call out of work one day. We get sick, it happens. But if you call out of work more than you're at work, you don't get fired.
And then go and complain that they not getting a paycheck.
Exactly. Or complaining you ain't getting a promotion yet. Like, that's how anything in life is. Like, life is about work. I'm not saying you cannot take a vacation, you can't slip up, you can't have fun, but do it responsibly, man. You have to put in the work more than you're putting in the party time or the chill time or the lax time. It don't work like that.
That's a great example. Like, if you eat healthy and you work out consistently, your body is going to promote you and give you a reward. That's what your body's going to do. If not, like you said, at work, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not going to get recognized. Your body not going to recognize. Your body going to stay the same. You're not going to move up. You're not going to move forward.
I saw a quote on IG. It was like, you should work out because you love your body, not because you hate your body. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all work out because you hate your body, and if that's the motivation behind it, you're gonna quit within a week or 2 weeks. You may get a month because you're already starting off with the bad premises. Oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate that. That's not the right motivation. You want to do it because you know what? I love myself more than I've been treating myself. Wow. I've been treating myself like shit for these past years. Wow. I love myself more than this, so I'm gonna change. Not, I look in the mirror and I hate it, so I'm gonna start working out. Well, guess what? That's not enough motivation for you to keep you going through those hard times. Because once you reach that hard time, you're gonna be like, man, let me just eat this pizza, or I don't feel like going to the gym, or whatever. Do it because you love yourself.
That's what's crazy though. Why don't y'all hate the stuff that's making y'all hate your body? Why don't y'all hate that stuff? Hate the mimosas.
They love that.
Hate the pizza. Hate all the bad stuff. Hate the French fries. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that's making you gain weight. But y'all run back to that more than y'all run back to the people that's trying to help you or the stuff that's trying to help you. Like the trainers, we trying to help you. Like, spend more time with us. If you go 2 weeks without seeing your trainer, that's too long. Like, y'all should be seeing us or communicating with us on the regular. Y'all be at brunch and out of town or wherever all the time though. Y'all running back to that stuff that's making you hate your body.
They rather argue with us than argue with the cash.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the burger.
Exactly.
Why are you selling me this?
Exactly.
You lucky I'm not pizza. I'm gonna make you get on the scale before you want a pizza.
You 260.
You ain't getting no pizza. You need to go across the street to Safeway and get some broccoli. You at the wrong spot.
How you gonna get an extra large pizza and you extra large?
Right.
It ain't gonna work like
Let me see the tag on your shirt. Let me see the tag on your shirt.
It don't work like that. It's no good.
Let me see the tag.
Look, the broccoli way cheaper than the pizza too.
Yeah.
And y'all be talking about y'all can't afford no trainer.
Facts.
You gotta get mad when somebody want a slice. You eat the whole pizza.
Right. Get your own pizza.
Right, get your own. All right, keep going, man.
How you gonna,
Then that goes into the last topic about do we cheat on our diet?
Oh yeah, so the very last question we got is, do we have cheat days? Do we have cheat meals? I guess you're trying to like throw shade and call us out.
Yeah, because they said
let's get it. Oh man.
Go ahead. Do you have cheat days, Mr. Let's Bunch?
No, let's say less bunches, not no bunch. So,
Oh, ain't no bunch.
That was
real.
Bars.
Let's say less bunches, not no bunch. A lot of y'all, if I go to brunch, they be like, oh, I thought this.
Right.
Nah, I say less bunches. Y'all do more bunches, less crunches. That's why y'all.
More bunches,
That's why y'all hire me. That's the issue. So I mean, like, when I said 80-20 earlier, so 80% of the stuff I do is geared towards my fitness lifestyle because I'm always at the gym. I'm always eating healthy. So I mean, I could slip up one time. I could have some pizza. I could get an extra large pizza. I ain't extra large. I'm medium. You know what I'm saying? I'm a medium. I can get 3 sizes up in my pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of y'all, like we just say, y'all do the bad stuff more than y'all do the good stuff. So. Y'all gotta reverse that. So of course we had cheating. I had some Roscoe chicken and waffles in LA.
And it was good.
It was like that.
And it was delicious.
Man, somebody told me some, oh, you out there.
But what do we do? But what do we do
as soon as I come home?
What you had? How was that joint? How was the waffles?
He went to the
I had Betty's carry-out. I had Land of carry-out.
Right.
But to speak on that, yeah, we all had Roscoe's, but that night, what did we do?
We went straight to the gym. Man, y'all gonna see on this YouTube.
I worked out twice.
Look, we can do this. The
Yeah,
thing
worked
is,
out twice.
Yeah, you did. So the thing is, like, what we're trying to say is, we're not saying that it's okay for us to keep eating bad all the time, but guess what? We fit all year. Y'all fat all year. So, like, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
They not fat, they thick.
Yeah,
we can afford to have a cheat day here and there because no matter what, like we not taking a whole week or 2 weeks off. We know our body. We gonna wake up the next morning. Sometimes it's that night. Sometimes 2 hours later we're going right to the gym.
That stuffing in that leggings thick.
You know what?
What is it? Tummy
Hilfiger, Tummy Pickles, Tom Brady, Belly Furtado.
Tummy Tucker.
Belly Furtado.
What the hell is going on with this dude, yo? God, I'm about to sign this dude to a label.
Thomas the Choo Choo Train.
Yo, who do trademarks over there, man? Which one of y'all watch this do trademarks? Keep going,
That's off the top.
I'm gonna get this joint back on track. So I got 2 things to say. Like, my client had a birthday brunch. Okay, so I mean, like 2 Sundays ago, I went to her birthday brunch. I ate waffles. I ate fried chicken, all that. It was over at 2 p.m. At 2:30, I was at Go's working out.
I believe
They all went home and chilled and then let it turn to fat. I went straight from the brunch, straight to the gym. That's the difference. The second thing I gotta say as far as us having cheat meals is that another analogy I gotta use is, for example, let's say college. Okay, let's say I have an A+ in class already. Let's say he has a 50% E. I can afford to get a C on one of my tests because I've been doing good all year. I have a 100%. So if I get a C, I probably remember down to what, 97? I still got an A. If he want to pass his test, he can't afford to cheat. He can't afford to miss another test because he's been fucking up all year. If we're at work and, you know what I'm saying, you get leave. Let's say we got 10 days of leave. I've used none of my leave, so I got all 10. He's used all his leave. He can't afford to take no more days off. I can afford to take some days off. I can afford to take a day off because I've been doing good all year. He can't. That's the difference between people who do their stuff all year, work out, eat healthy all year. We can afford cheat meals because we already got abs. We already got nice back muscles. We already got our cardiovascular health up. If you've been bullshitting all year, you can't afford these cheat meals. So don't compare your cheat meal to our cheat meal. Well, you went to brunch. Well, you went to the birthday party. Yeah, but we've been on it for 5 months straight. But you've been bullshitting for 5 months.
I went to the gym. You didn't go to the gym. Did you go to the gym?
Facts.
So basically, to answer the question to these people that are asking these questions, for the ones that are trying to be smart, the reason why we can have our cheat meals is because we don't look like you.
Like we always say,
plain and simple. And once again, that is not being mean. That is not throwing no shade. I promise you, it's real. Because my clients, like, look at one client is like got abs and in shape, a nice body, and they're out of shape with a belly. They look at her like, will she be in the club drinking or whatever? She got abs already. She can afford a drink or two or a brunch or two, whatever, because she's at her goal. You're trying to get to your goal. So when you're on the road to your goal, you can't be out here messing around. Now, once you get your 6-pack or whatever, you've been doing a good job for months. Have a little brunch, have a little something.
Have your extra large pizza.
But we're on the road to that goal. You got to stay focused, man. Don't be comparing yourself to her. She's already at her goal. He already at his goal. She been on this journey for 5-6 months straight now. You've been bullshitting for 5-6 months. So it's not the same.
And you don't know what them people do once they leave Pizza Hut, or
Facts.
once they leave Lido's, they don't show you. They might not show you that. They might show you, oh, I'm eating all this bad stuff, but in the background, they might not show that on social media.
Facts.
They went right to the gym.
Facts.
That's all you see.
Facts. I've had times where I've been in the club with my boys, they doing or whatever. They go home, I go to the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, oh, she was in the club drinking and everything. She probably went to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning to burn it off. But all you see is the party and turn up. Like, you know, it's different lifestyles. So don't compare, once again, don't compare your journey, your nutrition to somebody else. Well, she could eat this, he could eat that. Worry about you and yourself and your goals. Because obviously going to the brunches ain't led to you getting your body. So maybe you should try to change something up.
And they see that. They see that too. They see us out late till 2 a.m. But then as soon as they wake up in the morning, they look on Instagram stories. Why our story the first one you click? We up.
Us getting it in.
We ain't got no
my
choice.
story always the
it's
first
always
one.
4 or 5 o'clock.
My story always about the first one.
No matter what we do.
So that's the difference of us being able to eat a cheat meal and things like that, and someone that's 30, 40 pounds overweight trying to lose weight, trying to eat a cheat meal. Because I see my clients on the go of 30 pounds, and they at the club every weekend. They eating stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, and I'm looking. I'm like, all right.
You don't want to lose that weight. If that's
all right.
You don't want to lose that weight. It just sounds good to lose weight.
Fine with me. Do your thing, baby.
You got any more questions?
Let's see what we got. See what else we got. We got some time for one more, whatever.
We got one more.
Let's see. Alright, this one says, I weigh 189 pounds. I need to lose 25 pounds by the summer, and I play basketball. What do I do?
I mean, I think that everything we just talked about today is going to help. You know, I don't think that we talked about anything that won't contribute to you getting to your goals. So
basketball ain't going to do it.
Just playing basketball isn't going to do it.
That's like that cardio we was talking about, that long cardio, staying on the treadmill. That's equivalent to basketball.
Because I got dudes who I train that say they hoop every day. But you see them, they can't even get through a circuit. You can't even get through a circuit. Like, I thought you hoop every day. I thought you was in shape.
Nah, you hoop every day and you scooping ice cream every day too.
Right.
And you walk, most of the time y'all walking up and down the court. You hoop and scoop.
Hoop and scoop.
He says you're walking up and down the court.
That's all you doing, walking up and down the court. You ain't even, you cherry picking, you ain't even running. Cherry picking. Cherry picker you.
Hey, you cherry picker you. All they do is set screens to get
set screens.
Get back on defense.
Like Jimmy Bean.
Look, man, come to goes, man. Come on, man.
You set
screens and drink Jimmy Bean. I'm done now. I've been going off on this one.
Set screens and drink.
But basically, at the end of the day, all these questions lead back to the same answer.
Everything.
Your nutrition and your workout and being consistent in both. There's no way around it. I'm sorry, there's no way around it. It's just not.
All right, so we're going to close this one out and leave everybody with one thing to take away from this episode.
Well, I once again got shout out my girl Brittany. Well, not my girl. People gonna take that literal. My client Brittany, I love you so much. All my clients that look out for me, all the clients that look out for my homies right here and things that they do.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we're out here doing this thing solo. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a team of people. So just once again, thank y'all for all the stuff that y'all do for us. Sticking y'all necks out for us, bending over backwards, and we do the same for y'all. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much, man.
I would say take that. How much we talked about protein and how important it is after your workout, because don't put BS in your body after your workout. Post workout nutrition is the most important. So with muscle growth and everything like that. And remember, 80-20. Do 80% of the things that'll get you to your goal. 20% should be the party and maybe some bad food and everything. But if you're serious about your goal, you should be doing more of the stuff that's going to get you there. All right, then send you backwards.
Mine is, we talked about cheat days. I didn't get a chance to say this, but you shouldn't be cheating. If you got goals of losing weight, even if you got goals of gaining weight, you shouldn't be cheating the whole entire day. Like, it's just going to be completely taking the complete opposite direction that you want to go in. You want to have a cheat meal here and there, that's fine. But don't go cheating the whole entire day. Eat your meals, get back to your meal plan, and then also stop worrying about everyone else's fitness goals Worried about what it is that you focus on and what you want to do and the point that you want to get to and go from there.
And I'm gonna take a different route. So each week we all go over topics, we all answer questions. But if it's something that we didn't answer, you don't have to wait. You can all DM us, King Dre Fitness, Fit Fanatic, C Marty Fit, PR Fitness Camp. You know what I'm saying? You can all access personally. One of us might got the answer, one of us might don't got the answer. But reach out to us, man. We all got an open door policy.
Right.
Reach out to us. Any questions, any advice, we definitely open to give y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all looking to train, get a session with one of us, check out all of our pages, see what type of training style you want to do. So, like I said, open door policy, man. We're not gonna let them excuses stop you from getting to your goals. Fit Talk, we